Famcast Media, bitch.
L13 Podcast.
We're live here. Lucky 13 Saloon in the back room and live in the studio with fucking Dave. Yo. Jamal. Yo. And we got a very special guest, Angel, today from fucking drummer from Demolition Hammer at the moment. What's up, brother?
What's going on? Howdy.
Fucking Angel. I known Angel a long time. I remember back in the day, Angel was in Fetal Syndrome, was the first band you were in, I think, when I met you.
Yeah, that would be right. That's about right.
Yeah, Fetal Syndrome. He was in Eyes of the Sun for a while. And Alekeen's Gun, right?
Yep.
And then Demolition Hammer right after that, or who was that next?
I did Eyes Like Cyanide. I filled in for Dehumanized. I've filled in with Internal Bleeding. Successful Right Apocalypse Across the Sky. Then I guess it would be like Demolition Hammer.
Nice. How long you been with him now?
Since the reunion, so going on 6 years.
Oh, fucking A. Fucking trooper.
Yeah.
And I just saw you down in North Carolina.
North Carolina, yep.
Yeah, that was fucking. That's the first time I seen you with Demolition Hammer. And
Right on.
And it was funny, man, because you said you were like, because I was like, I'm trying to get a big band here for our 20th reunion, and I was like, what? I don't want to say the other bands, but I was like, I don't know, maybe Demolition Hammer, and you're like, bro, they will destroy the place. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, they will fucking destroy the place. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad. But yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome. That was great. It was great to see you back.
Thanks, man. Dude, I'm sorry I missed you afterwards, dude. As soon as I got off the stage, I ran just before I was talking about bands. I was in another band called Driven Mad, also before that. And the singer, he moved to North Carolina, so he was there, and we were hanging out before. And I was smart and went to the Chick-fil-A before we played.
Nice.
And bought myself fucking sandwich and all that shit. And I left it in his car so I can grab some food after, like immediately we were done playing. Yeah. And dude, everybody was looking like a fucking chicken sandwich to me from the stage. I was just like fucking, it was like watching fucking Chick-fil-A sandwiches moshing,
Fuck yeah. Well, dude, listen, man, I missed you. I hit a wall. Like I was, I rode down there on my bike, and then I was fucking the night before. I got in late the night before. I went to a strip club across the street, and I was fucking drinking, until they closed. And then I bumped into you in the parking lot and was hanging out with you till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then, the next day I kind of lounged around, but then started drinking again at like 5 o'clock. And then by the time you guys were done, I hung in for a while for Incantation, and I just got this freaking pounding headache. And I was just like, dude, I gotta go. I had to get up early and leave. But yeah, so I fucking, and I was really bummed because I missed Nuclear Assault, but
they were good.
Yeah. And I heard they're not doing them any more shows, I don't think, anymore either. I think they're only got a couple left in them.
Who knows, dude? They've been saying that for quite a number of years already. But I know they played that Philly beer fest or whatever that just passed.
Yeah, that's always a good time.
Yeah, we were on the same flight the next day, me and those guys.
Yeah. I saw you leaving. Leaving for the airport the next morning.
Yeah, you were heading out on your bike.
Yeah, you don't abuse yourself that much, though. You don't drink that much, right?
No, man, not really. Not these days.
Yeah.
Even hardly then. Like, when I was going to your bar all the time, it was only on the weekends.
Yeah, you never got crazy.
Just fucking a Friday or Saturday, sometimes both.
Yeah.
And that was it. So
yeah,
Monday through Thursday, and actually Sunday through Thursday, nothing. That's it. I wouldn't touch a beer, and it's been that way. And then when COVID happened, dude, I didn't drink at all.
Yeah, I saw you were playing it. You got an electric drum kit in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how you. Yep. Nice. Yeah, and you got a kid now too, so you got to be.
Yeah, I got a fucking 4-year-old. He's a lunatic, so he hardly lets me practice.
Do you got him playing?
Nah, he got whatever. Sometimes he comes in. He plays pretty good flams and pretty good double strokes.
All right.
But then he just walks away. He's on the spectrum, so he kind of like, it'll freak him out.
Right.
And then he'll walk away, and then he'll see me playing, and then he'll come over and try to dabble for a little bit, and then he'll do some cool shit. I'm like, all right, yeah, go ahead, keep going. like, bud, keep going, and he just freaks out and stops.
Yeah, like listen, man, that's my attention span too.
Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever he wants to do later on, I'll push it.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, dude, you've been to fucking. I mean, listen, man, it was awesome playing with Angel. Was a great freaking drummer. It was great playing with you back in the day, and I mean, those were some good times. But yeah, dude, you were never a freaking. You never one of those guys that got hammered all the time. You're always a responsible guy. Always had a job, plus playing drums and all that kind of shit. So, what? So what's your schedule like now with Demolition Hammer? Are you just doing live shows with them? You recording with them?
Just live shows. We like dabble in and out of writing.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like for them, it's kind of difficult. They're older guys, and they haven't embraced technology that well.
Yeah.
So like now, you can write an album and record the album without ever even seeing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're not about that. They're more about being in a room together. How I used to write stuff. Remember how we used to write stuff? It was in a room and we jammed on shit, and then we started. The process would fucking take its form.
Yeah.
But we also rehearse twice a week.
Yeah.
Demo Hammer doesn't have. We don't even have the time to do that.
Yeah.
So, they're thinking like, oh, yeah, if we sat down in a room 3 times a week or something like that, yeah, that's fine, but it's impossible. We all have families, jobs, and, just trying to find one day a week is a little tough. So we tend to rehearse once a week, a couple of weeks prior to the shows. And we were a little more consistent. We used to do 2 times a week, and that's when we started putting material together, a little bit of material, and then COVID happened, and that was that.
Yeah, and it's hard, man. The older you get, too, it's like finding the time. I mean, you got a girl and a kid, and fucking it's hard to find the time for all that kind of shit now, too.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make the time. That's what I always. It's up to you. So
yeah, agreed.
So some people, they use that excuse about not having time, and it's like, nah, you got it. You just gotta figure it out. It's a matter, do you sacrifice 30 minutes on the couch to 30 minutes behind your instrument? At least that. You know what I mean? I always feel like 30 minutes it's something to at least keep your chops up and a little growth. And then if you get a little more time, you can add a little more time.
Yeah.
Or you could just sit on your couch and play video games. That's on you.
Yeah, I hear you on that one because I fucking like video games, and there's a lot of times I'm like, let me just continue writing this song that I've been writing for the last 2 months.
Yeah, dude, it's hard, man. I get it. Sometimes I just want to fucking sit down and watch gore movies, and not do nothing.
Yeah.
Not do a damn thing, and I'm like, fuck it. And then, like, you know what? No, I should at least sit on my practice pad for about half hour, 40 minutes. Just to run drills, keep myself in shape. If it's early enough in the day, I sit behind my E-kit.
Nice.
Every single time I do that, another song or another riff, something comes out of that. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to use that next time. Every single.
That's good. See, if you didn't do that, you'd have all those ideas stuck in your head, and you wouldn't be able to get them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You end up getting lazy with it and shit like that.
But I had a question though about you start playing. You've been playing with Demolition Hammer for 6 years now. You said,
yeah. Yep.
The play style was you kind of rehearse a couple of times before the shows. Was it like a show or whatever? Like in the early days, where like we didn't really rehearse enough for this, and this is gonna fucking suck. Has that ever happened?
I'll tell you what. No, well, yes, because there was So on top of that, I get all the bands I played for. I get calls to fill in for bands.
Right.
Quite often. It varies on the genre too. But there was one time I got a phone call. This was years ago, man, and I got the call on a Sunday. The gig was on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
The gig was on a Tuesday, and there was a rehearsal scheduled for Monday. And I won't forget it. So I get these songs, and it was kind of like a semi-proggy, psychedelic type of like rock band. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it was some tricky stuff going on, but not too complex, but fairly. I was like, all right, it was like 6 songs, something like that. And the next day we got a snowstorm.
Ugh.
So no practice.
So there was no practice, but it was clear enough that the gig still went on.
Awesome.
So it was one day, a day and a half, almost 2 days to learn these songs I'd never heard before and just play a gig. And it went without a hitch.
Yo, I have to say that's one thing about Angel, playing with Angel. I'm fortunate to have played with you. And like, dude, you're on point. I mean, like, Angel doesn't fuck up. Angel let me know when I fuck
right.
up. But live, there was no mistakes, man. Like, you were always on point.
I always make my. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Do you find it difficult to learn people's songs within a few days, or like is there a certain way like your brain is wired that you can remember all that shit? Do you have a photographic memory or something like that?
Dude, it's just honestly nonstop listening. Like my thing is, I try to get myself to the point where I can hum a song that I have to learn from start to finish. And once I can do that, I know the song. Maybe not entirely. Like sometimes, like I listen for the basic structure of the tune, and one thing I always really, really, really try to do is try to get as close to what the drum program is doing or whatever the drummer prior was playing. So I try to stay really close, as true as I possibly can. But the first thing I always do is hum the song from start to finish. And if I could do that, I know I got it. And that just takes tons of listening, man. So I won't listen to anything else other than whatever it is that I have to learn.
That's a rare breed, dude, right there.
Yeah,
rare
he is,
fucking
right?
breed.
Right? Yeah,
it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, I won't say on here, but I told Jeff before the podcast, and you guys heard it, but a band reached out to me, and it would have been, I literally had just a couple of days to learn it. And, now, with a day job, at one point, I was doing this so much that I didn't have a day job, and I was doing okay. My day job was being a musician. So at that time, I can tackle anything that was. I would feel confident enough. Well, this is what I do. I'll make the time and I'll learn whatever it is, a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is, within reason, of course. If Dream Theater called me, I would obviously say no. It's not something I would. That's not me. But I'm not stupid.
No. If they give you enough time, you'd do it.
But no, and then so actually this, I got this call and I honestly I had to say no. I was like, it's like 5-6 days or whatever it is between work, family, and all this. I was like, man, if you would hit me up 3 years ago, I would have said yes. But I would need more time, and I just don't want to like put that stress on myself, anyways.
What happened?
These days.
You had to get the job during COVID.
Yeah, man. Well, everything, all the gigs were canceled. Everything was canceled, and I was just like, I was starting to tap into my savings and everything. I was like, fuck, dude, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. I got to figure, listen, if it was me alone, wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
But, when you got the lady and a 4-year-old, and most specifically my 4-year-old, so it's like, all right, fuck, man, I got to fucking, before I have to start sucking dick on the corner, let me fucking go get a job.
Yeah, you fucking suck at that too. I fucking contest.
Yeah, I'm horrible, dude. I come back with like $5,
Yeah.
Heard that shit doesn't pay very well nowadays.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
No, fuck that. The escorts upped their prices during COVID, so I heard.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, that's fucking. Now, what you think going back to being full-time musician if everything starts to work out or what?
Nah, man, dude. Like, I got a pretty good job now. I got the good benefits and all that.
That's hard to get past that. What are you doing?
I work for UPS.
Oh, look at you, big guy.
I'm the big guy. I'm the big guy.
Nice.
Well, I got a bone to pick with you, sir.
No, not with me, man. Not with me. Not if you're not in Jersey, I don't want to hear about it.
That's cool, man. That is good benefits, all that kind of shit. I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, the benefits are literally like worth it, man. Just that alone, and it's like, fuck. All right, man. Like, let me not fucking throw this away. It'd be stupid.
Yeah, no, it's smart. It's fucking smart. What about so what are you doing? Gigs on the weekends that you most you can?
Yeah, whatever. Like, they're kind of understanding. Like, here's the thing: they didn't know that I was a musician before any of that.
Oh yeah?
So when I was, all the gigs started coming back up, I put my time in. So I would like request, hey man, I need like a day off, a Friday off or whatever, Thursday and a Friday, and they'd be like, yeah, all right, cool. You're always here. You're always fucking doing your thing.
Yeah.
Let me go. And then after a while, one supervisor, because like, my supervisor knew why I was taking the time off, which then he told the building supervisor. And then the building supervisor came to me. He's like, dude, you play in a band and you like see the world? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, what the fuck? Like, he found it was awesome. Like, I was like, oh, I thought he was going to yell at me.
Yeah.
But he was like, dude, that's fucking cool. So you go away and like, for what, 2-3 days? I'm like, yeah, and I make more money than what I make here.
That's cool.
So he's like, oh no, hey, I hear you. And so like he's cool with it, but I try not to take advantage either.
Right. What about the festivals coming up this year? Are you gonna play any of the festivals?
No, man. The next thing we have is until August, and we're playing with Dark Angel in Belgium.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, we played with those guys in Scotland a few years ago. That was sick.
Where's your favorite place you've been so far?
Favorite place?
Yeah. Best crowd, everything overall. What was the best place?
Oh shit. Let me think. Chile was pretty cool.
Spanish speaking countries, man, love fucking metal.
Yeah, dude. Brazil was sick. Mexico. As far as like crowds,
yeah,
like insane fucking crowds, yeah, dude. It was probably a toss up between Mexico and Chile.
Nice.
Two of the craziest fucking countries.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, it's insanity, bro. It's a fucking it's a different world.
Yeah, they fucking love metal. They fucking love it.
But I love Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I forgot to mention I was in also a band called Them. I did 2 records with.
Them death metal band. Them.
No, Them. No, it's like, dude, it's a thrashy King Diamond.
Okay.
It's like, think of King Diamond playing thrash with loads of fucking double bass and sick riffage.
Cool.
And it's the same fucking killer guitar duo.
Right.
And half of that band is German.
All right.
So like, we go out for tours and all this stuff, and like it was mainly Europe. We did one US run with Halloween.
I remember Halloween.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, half the band is US and half the band is German. I'm not in a band any longer, but yeah, I spent a lot of time in Germany.
Nice.
So I've grown fond of that. That's a beautiful place. Killer beer, cool fucking people,
good food.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Fucking schnitzel.
Schnitzel. The fucking cheese schnitzel, dude, with the gravy. Oh man.
They have these like big giant potato pancake things that they load stuff up on. I don't know. That's what I had once when I was there, which was pretty fucking delicious.
Yeah, dude, we were fucking the guitar player. He lives in this small town south of Frankfurt called Gundesheim, and in that town, there's a fucking 2,000-year-old castle. And then there's this restaurant. We called it the broom restaurant, because there was a giant broom on the top of it, and if it was up, they were open, and if it was down, it was closed.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we should do that with a cross.
And dude, listen, the place has been there since the 1800s.
Damn. And we didn't blow it up.
Nope, didn't get fucking blown up.
Yeah, that's the thing with Germany. A lot of it, I was in Munich. The only place I've been in Germany was Munich, but a lot of it is new because we fucking blew it up back in the day.
Yeah, right.
A lot of it. So,
well, a lot of Europe is fucking. All of Europe is old, dude. Like everywhere you go, you're looking at something, fucking minimum 2,000 years old, over 2,000 years old. It's like a fucking structure, and you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Buildings don't even last 6 months out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
2,000.
I picture what you guys can describe. I picture like fucking Hogwarts or some shit.
Yeah,
Diagon Alley or some shit. Like you fucking.
Yeah, dude, like fucking Army of Darkness. Like the fucking giant giant fucking dungeon doors and shit.
Yeah.
Like drawbridge, like dude, those doors were fucking huge, dude. Like you see some of them, like they're literally that fucking old. You're looking, you're like, what the fuck? How did they open this door? Like, imagine you're going over to see your homie lives in a fucking castle, and you're like, well, let me knock on the drawbridge.
Yo, what biggest crowd? What's the biggest crowd you played in front of?
Oh, Brutal Assault.
Yeah.
Brutal Assault, or actually probably Hellfest, dude. Hellfest was 10,000 inside with another like 50,000 outside of it.
Wow.
And it was a screen. Yeah, dude. Hellfest is like 63,000 people a day.
Damn. Is that going on right now? Is that happening right now?
It's going on right now. Yeah, like the first part of it just finished. I think they have a 2-day break, and it starts up again Wednesday.
I want to go to Hellfest someday.
It's sick. It's sick. Yeah. And then Brutal Assault was another one, dude. That was like 20,000 people.
Where's Brutal Assault?
That's in Czech Republic.
All right. I just saw
that was insane, dude. That's another fucking like killer festival.
What's it like playing in front of fucking? Yo, can you hear on the fucking stage like that? You got headphones on or something like that? How's the monitors?
No, the monitors are good. From my experience, they are fine. Like it's honestly some of the best stage sound has been like those. It was those two, yeah. Like they run them really good, like better than some of the fucking, like a stage with subwoofers underneath it. Like that was the case in fucking North Carolina.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like shit like that. So it's like, all right. But no, the stage is always, the stage sound is killer. For me, it is. Yeah. I just fucking crank up the monitor, the stage wedge. Nice. You got guys with fucking in-ears and shit like that. Like, like those festivals are funny, dude. Like, especially those big major ones, all the drums are on risers, right?
Yeah.
Now, the way they do those turnarounds so quickly is there's multiple risers with drum kits behind you.
Okay.
So, you're watching a band on stage. Behind them, there's like, depending on the size of the fest, there's like Hellfest had something like 6 risers in the back.
Wow.
And there were 6 different kits. And they were all ready for whoever the next guy was to come up and have it set it up.
Right.
And then they just fucking wheel one out and wheel the next one in.
What about amp situation though? Did they do the same thing with that, or they just
no, everybody was using the same shit unless it was a headliner who had some specific a specific setup, which that was a thing too. Like you would see like headliners or some of the bigger acts that were on actual tour, they would bring their equipment and their equipment would go up and it'd be placed on one of those risers. But like, dude, you had like an hour. It was an hour of changeover.
All right. Yo, how was that backstage? That must have been cool as fuck.
The Hellfest one, yeah, dude. I mean, I fucking walked by Joan Jett.
Yeah, nice.
Like Joan Jett was in the area.
I'm sure
I didn't see, but I had heard Joe Perry and Johnny Depp were back there around the area.
All right.
Because that what the fuck is that band they have together?
Hollywood Vampires.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. So they were playing. Joan Jett was playing. So my buddy met Joan Jett, but I didn't like say anything to her. But I'll tell you what, there was one we played Heavy Montreal.
Okay.
And our back area was that was another big festival. And in our area, our trailer was next to Slash.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm like sitting outside smoking a cigarette. And I'm just smoking, I'm just fucking hanging out. And then fucking Slash comes up and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, you gotta fucking play it cool, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there like, that was one of those moments where I was like, holy shit. Like that holy shit thing doesn't happen to me so much these days, but with him, it was like, fuck, dude. Like that's any musician. I feel like almost every fucking rock metal musician at one point wanted to be that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like that's fucking the.
Yeah, that's top shit.
That's the creme de la creme, dude. Fucking Boku bucks, Boku ladies, fucking, like it's like that's it. Like we're all kids going, I want to fucking be that guy.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow. So it was like, all right. And then But yeah, you know, sometimes you got to play it cool. But that was like probably one of the only times where I was like, oh fuck. And I didn't ask him for a picture, and I was just like, hey man, what's going on?
Nice.
And then he was like, all right, take it easy.
Then you went and took a shit on Johnny Depp's pillow.
Yeah, I took a shit on Johnny D's pillow.
Who else have you met backstage? You've had to have met some of your heroes back there and shit.
Oh, dude, like just recently, man, I met Igor Cavalera.
All right.
Oh shit.
You met him before. Did you meet him before?
No, dude, he's like on that bucket list, dude. Like, so there's 3 guys that I credit to like my starts: Lars Ulrich, Dave Lombardo, and Igor.
All right.
Before I got into like everyone else, you know, fucking Gene Hoglan, Pete Sandoval, fucking Steve Ashim, George Collier, you know, all these guys, right? And there's fusion stuff that I got into a couple years later on. But like, that was my beginning. So all the time I was playing along to fucking Metallica songs, Slayer songs. Once I got really good at the Slayer songs, it was nonstop Slayer. But then it was, and fucking Sepultura, dude.
Right.
I met Dave Lombardo. I met him like I've hung out with him 3 times.
Is he cool?
And he's awesome, dude. And like that was probably the most nervous I was meeting somebody where I was like, fuck, this is my number one guy. This is my hero.
Right.
Because he's my favorite. You know this. I told fucking everybody. Dave Lombardo, that's my guy. I don't care who's out there and who's better and who's this. Dave's the guy. Reason I started playing. He's the guy I often emulated the most, and I still get inspired by him to this day. So when I met him, I was like, I was almost shitting myself.
Yo,
he turned out to be cool, man. He was a sweetheart.
Did you hear Testament asked him for an audition tape, and he's like, "Fuck you,"
and he said, "Fuck you, I'm Dave Lombardo."
yeah. Who could fucking blame him?
Yeah, like, come on, are they fucking stupid? And then, dude, what did they do? They were like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do?
Like, fuck out of here. But so, you know, and I guess it was the same thing with Igor, man. So when I met him, I kind of had like a freakish moment. You know, I was like,
fuck. You just meet him at this last show that they just had?
We played Maryland Death Fest.
Oh, okay.
So we played Friday, and I literally stayed an extra day to watch the Cavalera brothers.
All right.
It was that and Deeds of Flesh. Those are the 2 things I really wanted to see the most. I was like, fuck it. I got to stay an extra day. So I stayed, was hanging out all fucking day, dude. And, you know, when you perform, you know, you get an access pass.
Yeah.
So I was just hanging out by the side. And, you know, I know a bunch of people anyway, so we're just hanging, whatever. And I'm sitting there. And all of a sudden, fucking down comes Igor, dude. And this is like before they were going to play. And I'm like, dude, my hands started shaking and shit. I was like, oh shit, it's Igor. And then like, you know, we fucking crossed paths and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you. I'm sure you're about to go into your dressing room and get ready. And he's like, oh, no worries. I was like, dude, I play in Demolition Hammer. And he's like, oh yeah, I know you guys. You guys played yesterday. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, cool shit. How'd it go? He's like, awesome. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, but before anything, I got to bother you for a picture, dude. Like, you're fucking, and I told him, just like I told you, I was like, it was you, Dave Lombardo, and fucking Lars. Like, you guys are my humble beginnings, you know?
Nice.
And he was so cool, dude. And then we talked for like 2 minutes. Then he came out later on again and hung out with me for like 20 minutes, dude. And he was telling stories about recording schizophrenia and shit.
All right.
And he wound up being fucking super awesome. I was like, fuck, man, that's so dope.
Yeah.
That's like the best. That's the fucking best feeling when they're cool, you know?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's how I felt when I met Jesse.
Oh,
Jesse
yeah. Yeah, man. I've had a couple bad interactions, which I'm not going to talk about, but with certain people, I'm like, oh,
dude. So have I. I told you one at North Carolina.
Yeah.
That was a fucking bummer.
Yeah. Sometimes it sucks, man. But you know, you got to look at it from their point of view. Sometimes too, maybe they're having a bad day, whatever. You know what I mean? So, whatever. But,
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Tom Araya fucking
I guess Dave Mustaine must be having a bad day every fucking day.
Every fucking day.
I've heard mixed things about Dave. You know what I mean? Like sometimes he's a dick, sometimes he's not such much a dick.
I don't know, bro. I heard he's a dick, 100%.
Yeah, listen, it fucking happens. It happens.
I only said hi to him, and he said hi back once.
That's nice of him.
That was very Christian of him.
Very Christian of him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yeah, Tom Araya snubbed me one time. I was like, fucking broke my heart. What are you gonna do?
I don't like
he didn't say nothing. He just ignored you.
No, I was backstage at Slayer. It was, their last tour. I was backstage and listen, I was standing back there with I wasn't going to be that guy pulling my cell phone out and taking pictures. I was back there with Anthrax guys were back there. Testament was back there. Behemoth was back there. Everybody was back there. And I'm sitting in the corner and there's, a few of us there. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm not going to do that only if Tom comes and stands by me while I ask anybody for a picture. I'm like, it's fucking, you know what I mean? I was there earlier and I actually met Kerry King and I got a picture with him. And I'm a huge Slayer fan. So I just wanted to get a picture with Tom. And I went and it's finally, he came over and he stood next to me. I was like, Tom, do you mind if I get a picture? He was like, you know what, man? I said to myself, if anybody else asked me for a fucking picture, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
What a dick.
Well, so then he goes to leave and then the press grabs him and they're like, yo, we got to get a picture with you and Kerry and whatever. And he turns around and he looks at me and he kind of tilted his head. He's like, listen, man. He's like, give me 1 minute. I'll be back. So I'm like, all right. And I was already deflated, you know what I mean? But then all of a sudden I was with a whole bunch of people. All of a sudden somebody tapped me on the show like, yo, bus is leaving. I'm like, fuck. So fucking whatever. So I didn't get to actually get the picture, but he totally snubbed me at first. Maybe I would have got that picture if I hung out longer. But
should have mailed you one.
Yeah.
Autographed it.
What are you going to do? I didn't have my name and address on my t-shirt.
He knows who the fuck you are, man.
Yeah, he knows who the fuck I am.
Yeah, dude, that shit is tough, dude. I personally can't understand it. But then again, who the fuck am I, right?
Yeah.
Like, who are we? But I sit there and dude, I'm somebody for some weekends, I'm somebody to someone when I go out and play some of these festivals or some of these one-offs, these headliners. And I can never see myself dude, there are times we're at hotels and there are fans that come to the hotels to fucking, hey man, can you sign this or whatever? It happens. Like Mexico, that happened, especially the South American countries. I can never see myself going, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said to myself, if another person wanted a fucking picture, I was going back into my hotel room. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm leaving. Like I can never fucking do that, dude. Who the fuck am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what, though, Angel, you're a nice guy. I've known you a long time. You're a nice guy. Sometimes guys can be dicks.
Yeah. I guess maybe I can be. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
To a fan.
Yeah.
I've been a dick to you for sure.
We've had our arguments.
Oh, of course, man. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I try. I'm striving to be.
Yeah, that part I just never understood. But then again, I also don't understand what it is to constantly be hounded either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I go through the motions once, maybe twice out of a month.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I fucking come back to my normal life where I get my ass kicked by my job.
You put that UPS
on. My lady fucking beats me up.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right. So that's that.
What do you do at festivals and stuff like that? Do you go out and watch the other bands?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. I take a look at who's playing and who I want to see.
Right.
And so I just basically base my schedule around that. Other than that, I'll definitely walk the grounds.
Nice.
Always walk the grounds, fucking see what's going on, run into friends, who are actually just there, spectators, and then you'll see some of the other bands, obviously the lower tier like us, not the fucking, you won't see Slash walking around, Joan Jett won't be walking around the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
But and then sometimes, just hang out in the back area because it's like, those back areas in the festivals also are like the VIP lounges as well.
Yeah.
So you can walk around and, you'll see somebody, fucking maybe Michael Lakerfeld from Mopeth.
Yeah.
Like that happened. I was fucking walking by him. I walked by Portnoy. There was one time we played with Anthrax. I was, we're in the same cafeteria eating together. The artist cafeteria.
Right.
So you're fucking eating, and then there's fucking Charlie Benante having a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I just went to a wedding and he was there, and I fucking got a little picture with him. It was pretty awesome.
yeah, good for you.
Yeah, no, dude, come on, man. You're fucking mingling with the best. It's fuck. What do you stay in those places like Hellfest? Where you crashing out? There's trailers.
There'll be a fucking hotel. You stay
Yeah.
in a hotel. That's it can be close or it can be far. It's gonna vary
Yeah.
on the festival. For Hellfest, we weren't too far. We were like a half hour away. Because Hellfest is it's actually in this small town,
Yeah.
Clisson, and it's a nice, beautiful little town, dude. And then the festival is right off, and it's like huge fucking open air, dude. It's just like this huge fucking field,
Yeah.
massive.
And you got to
So
fucking.
you got to be fucking driven around everywhere, honestly.
I was gonna say, do they got shuttles? I imagine going from the hotels and all that.
Yeah,
shit?
there'll be they're fucking go karts, dude.
Nice.
They're fucking golf carts with little fucking with a little trailer hooked up to it, and you just put fucking your shit in, and they just fucking they drive you when it's your time. Fucking production comes over to your room.
Are you like garçon?
Yeah. Oui.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, listen, you're gonna be fucking picked up at this time. You got to be here, blah blah. Okay, and then there you are. They pick you up. You fucking load your shit in, and then you just drive. And then they drop you off in the stage area.
Drum kit.
And it'll be the same thing in reverse.
And are you bringing your drum kit?
No.
Right. I imagine you rent the drum kit for that kind of. Or you rent a drum.
They supply all that shit, dude.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, like really, like you're gonna bring your own stuff. If, like I said, some of those bands that play, they're actually in the middle of like festival runs.
Right.
Like if you go like we play with Carcass a bunch of times, and most times they've played, like for example, they've been on tour. So like Daniel had the drummer Dan, he'll have his Tama or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's gonna vary on the artist. Some artists, if you got endorsements, you're gonna fucking bring your own shit.
Yeah.
So some guys, a lot of guys, not many have drum kit endorsements, but the ones that do, you'll see. If they're with Tama, there'll be a Tama drum set. If it's Pearl. But a lot of the guys, they'll definitely have like cymbal endorsements. So you'll see a bunch of Mino or Sabian or whatever. No, I don't have a cymbal endorsement. I have a drumstick endorsement and a pedal endorsement.
You can step that shit up. Fucking.
So I'm with Axis and fucking Scorpion Percussion.
Cool. I'm sure it's not easy to get a fucking cymbal. What I mean,
man, it's about who you know.
Yeah.
That's one part of it, and another part of it is how busy you are, and dude, some of these fucking festivals, they supply most of the shit. So it's like I hardly ever bring my own cymbals. As little as I have to carry, you know what I mean? Like the least amount I have to bring with me, the better.
Yeah.
So I always have my pedals, and I always have my sticks. And then some shows, I've been lucky to play some festivals like twice, and like we're playing this festival again or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I remember they didn't have this or that last time, so I'm gonna bring that with me this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do things like that.
What's the one you're playing again in August?
It's in Belgium. I can't tell you the name because I suck. But it's on the Demolition Hammer page. But I forget what it's called, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. They just tell me these dates or whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay. What country? Okay, all right, I'll be there.
Nice.
You
don't know who you're playing with out there yet?
It's with Dark Angel.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah, with Dark Angel, I believe Obscure is on it as well.
All right.
Nunslaughter, and a couple of other bands, but I can't remember. Somebody else too. I want to say somebody else important, but
I hope you do that Chainsaw Festival again next year, man. That was a lot of fun.
That was good, but I doubt we'd be back again. You know, usually you don't do 2 years in a row. You know, that's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
But that was a fun festival, dude.
Yeah, man, that was fun. That was
It,
fun.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
Dude, that Ari Lehman guy, man, he's funny.
Yeah, he's a character. He's a character. You met him at Lucky 13 before, right? Didn't you meet him?
I did, but that was so long ago.
Yeah, it was at the old place.
Yeah, yep. It was at the old place, and it was like, oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But I actually talked to him.
Yeah.
At the Carolina show.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, dude, you guys were insane." You know, whatever. And I'm just like, "Hey, yeah, right on, man. Thank you." Dude, killer guitar skills, you know?
Yeah.
which I fucking dug. I actually dug. I was watching him fucking shred on the guitar. I'm like, dude, this is fucking dope.
Yeah, he's talented, man. He's talented.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking fun.
So I guess he does good.
Yeah, he does all right. You know what's funny is I was talking to him outside, and he's like, "Listen, man, I know a lot of these guys are into my shit." He's like, it's fun to play these festivals, and they mixed it in with the horror thing, So, but I mean, he's always doing something, man. He's always traveling. I saw he was just down in Atlantic City. He was just up in like Woodstock area playing. He's always doing shit.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, man. Him and his key sword.
Yeah, I'm sure he does all right signing autographs of. When he was 13 or whatever he was a kid.
Yeah. Apparently, he used to play for a reggae musician years ago, and then that guy had passed away, and like he was a keyboard player for him, and then he was the first Jason in Friday the 13th. So now he started up his band and started this whole fucking thing, and whatever. He played at the old Lucky 13. I played on bass for him for 2 shows.
Yeah.
It was whatever. That was an experience, and then. But yeah, he's living off this whole thing, man. He's traveling around doing his thing. It was funny, man, because I've known him a long time, and when he was there, I went up to the stage and he like came over. He's like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? So, and it was cool. It's cool. He's a good guy, man. He's a hustler.
Yeah, he was nice. He was actually nice. I was like, all right, cool guy. We chatted for a little bit.
He was cool, because we're trying to open up a Lucky 13 down in Tampa area, and
I remember you telling me.
Yeah, and he's like,
you got fucking Death Metal Dave.
Yes, exactly. Death Metal Dave. Dave's my boy. And he's like, and Ari's like, dude, whatever you need me to do, I'll wrestle midgets. I'll do whatever the fuck you want. I'm like, fucking awesome. I would love to get Ari Lehman wrestling midgets down there. That'd be fucking great.
Dude, I would love to see that.
I would too. We'll fucking oil them all up.
Oh, dude, throw like fucking baby alligators in it.
Fuck yeah.
Little tiny guys, fresh born,
Nothing too bad. Nobody's gonna get killed or nothing.
Nobody get killed or hurt.
Yeah.
That should be hilarious.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking fun. Man, what about you? What are you just playing a Demolition Hammer? Are you doing any original stuff also?
No, nothing else, man. Like I said, I get hit up every now and again, but it's to the point where it sucks, but I turn shit down now,
Yeah.
At one point, there was no way I would have turned anything down unless it was a conflict of schedule,
Yeah.
But now it's just like, I don't really have the time, and then I also don't want to. Like, the question that I guess it was who's the other guy that I am not seeing?
Dave over there.
Dave asking about how I learn material. I simplified it, but a lot goes into it, and it takes away. It takes a lot out of you to put yourself through that. And it's like, now like, I asked myself, when I got asked for that gig I was telling you about earlier, I was like, do I want to put myself through that? Because it's a lot of fucking work,
Yeah. And
I'm like, no.
They're a headliner too, so you're gonna have to learn a lot of songs.
It's like, all right, it's a couple of songs in a few days. I was like, you know what, man? Nah, fuck it. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Between work and everything else, whatever little time I have left, I need a little me time too.
I hear you, man. Yo, you and Dave got some degrees of separation. No, do you got you?
You're married to my best friend's sister.
I'm sorry?
You're married to my best friend's sister.
Who's your best friend?
John Claridge.
No.
Yes.
That's your best friend.
That's my best friend, unfortunately.
Wow. I got to tell her that.
Because I was looking at your picture yesterday, and I was like, dude, I fucking know I saw him before. I know it. It just was rattling me, bro. And I was like a fucking light bulb went off my head. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. That's John's brother-in-law. I was like, oh, fuck, man. I was like, oh, shit, man. I was like, because at first I kept looking at you, and like, to me, you look like Dave Grohl.
He's bald and he's got a big giant
he
beard.
looks like Dave Grohl with a beard. I swear to God, every time I look at him, I'm just like, I see Dave Grohl.
I'm gonna have to fucking
dude. Jeff, Jeff. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Yeah.
All right, later on, when this is done, I'm gonna go look for a picture and I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
And you're gonna fucking bust out laughing.
Yeah. I never thought that before.
Yeah, watch. You'll see. Especially when I send you the picture.
Good.
And wow, that's crazy, dude. Yeah. So, and it's funny. I've only met that guy once.
Nah, shit.
Once. Yeah, they're not very close.
Yeah, they should be. They're brother and sister, but you can't.
Yeah. Well, listen. I say the same.
Nah.
But and me and her have been together 11 years, and like I said, I just met him once.
Nah. But you're gonna have to go to PA to meet him a second time if you ever go out there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember her telling me he moved away. At one time, I think they were close, but who knows? I don't. I don't get involved in it, even though I kind of am, but I'm not.
No, I know how you feel, bro. I know. I don't get involved in my fucking sister fucking shit either. So.
Yeah, I just take a step back from all that shit, man. It's like, all right, man, there's too much going on. There's too many members.
Let me ask you another one, Ange. You said you played with Eyes of the Sun, right?
Yeah, it was one of the worst experiences. But yeah, go ahead.
Did you write anything that was on the album, the first album? Were you part of the writing process for any of the first album?
The actual first album.
I mean, we did
because we did do the EP together.
Oh, I didn't even know you had an EP album.
Yeah, we had an EP.
Thanks for telling me, Jeff.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this is fucking how many years ago now? You know what I mean? It was also before the age of streaming and all this kind of shit,
Dude, 12 years ago, dude. At least.
Yeah, at least 12 years. I actually just got a reminder on my phone from Eyes of the Sun played the old Lucky 13 10 years ago. So, I don't even remember.
They had streaming in 2012.
Oh, who the fuck knows, man? But yes, Angel, that first record that we have out, Angel was a part of 98% of those songs, I think, that was on there.
Shit.
Yeah.
On the album with Thunder, right?
Yeah, the actual album that got released through the record. Yeah, Angel had a lot of those songs. There's maybe 75%. I remember Angel was around for a lot of writing process of those.
Somebody up.
Oh yeah, especially if you use some of the songs from the EP.
Ron just posted up. I have that EP. You remember?
Oh
Ron?
Shit! It's fucking Ron.
Yeah, you remember Ron?
Uh-huh.
What's up, Ron?
Ron, how are you, brother?
That's
still playing those fucking Cannon Toms.
Yeah, Ron's down in Jacksonville, Florida now too.
He left PA.
Yeah, he's out of PA. He's down in Jacksonville. But yeah, man, I mean, that was a long time when we did that EP together. I remember when Ernest was in the band.
Oh my God.
Fucking hilarious. That was a long time ago.
Dude, that guy was
a character.
He was a character, man. He not a bad dude. I wouldn't say he's a bad dude, but
bad drunk.
He was a bad drunk, and then it was sad because you could tell that's where his personality lied.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, dude, when he wasn't drinking, he was like talking to a fucking door, It was like he was so like dry and deadpan and very like it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then you give him 2 beers and he was like this cool motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
He'll talk to you, he'll fucking chat, and then 6 beers later, he was a little more fucking highlighted, and then like fucking 10, it was over, dude. It was like a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What? You're like, what the fuck happened to this guy, dude? Holy shit.
Yeah. I remember you pushed him down the stairs at that show.
I didn't push him. He fucking fell on his own.
I know he fell on his own, but he was like, yo,
he was like, you fucking pushed me. I was like, you suck. Like, I don't know what the hell I said to him.
I was like, you were like, dude, you tripped. And like, And when the sad thing about him is he was a good guitar player, and then
Yeah.
but when he was drunk, he wouldn't. He would defend his drunk messiness. You know what I mean? Like it was like, dude, like I remember playing that show too, and he was in his own little world playing his own little solos. And we were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "No, man, I fucking killed it, bro." And I'm like, "Nah, you didn't. Nah, you didn't."
And then he just left.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
And then he disappeared. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he actually popped in here about 6 months ago.
No.
Yes, yeah, popped in here about 6 months.
And you saw him.
Oh yeah, I saw him.
Did you talk to him?
I talked to him. It was very awkward and uncomfortable. He had that 10 beers in him, and I was just like, I can't. I couldn't entertain it. I said hello, and then I walked away. I couldn't do it.
Anyway, man, it was good to see you.
Exactly. He's like, "Oh, Paul, how you doing?" I was all right. This is uncomfortable. I'm gonna go. Said hello real quick.
All right, man. I gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Now you said Miggy's gone, so you got Lewis now.
I got Lewis, and now Thunder's kind of disappeared. I don't know. He hit me up actually I told you when we were in.
Yeah. I remember you telling me.
And I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to get together with him. So I could actually probably hit him up this afternoon and see when we're getting together again. I imagine he's out too. So I don't know. Eyes of the Sun's in fucking limbo. We'll see what happens.
Dude, hit up Charlie Benante or something.
Yeah, there we go. I might just wait till Florida and then hit my buddy Ron up and have him move to fucking Tampa with me and start it.
Yeah, play with Ron with the fucking giant drums.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to.
Love that. Ron rule.
Ron got me playing music, man. Ron's the one who got me going. I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for that motherfucker that's hitting us up right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you're telling me that.
Yeah.
You guys used to jam back in the day and then fucking wreck shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, totally wrecked shit. Even lives.
You're still one of Hypnotic's favorite drummers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
that. Damn. Hell yeah, Ron's the man. All right, we got to start wrapping this up because Angel has to go to work and I have to go piss.
Oh, dude, you and his fucking weak bladder.
I'm gonna have to start wearing a fucking bag.
Dude, take a piss before you do the podcast.
I did. I pissed right before we did it, but I'm drinking fucking coffee and it got me. Son of a bitch.
What a chump.
I know.
I wouldn't be able to fucking be there with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'd be smoking your bar out, dude. I gotta have a fucking cigarette with my coffee. That's why I'm not drinking anything either. I'm just in here chilling.
I shouldn't have drank I knew it. I'm like, stupid. All right.
Dude, you smoke. How the fuck are you drinking a coffee?
I'm gonna go have a cigarette and take a piss right after we do this. I actually
talking.
Yeah.
But dude, like those three, fucking a cigarette, a conversation, and a fucking coffee, dude. Like that's fucking.
I know.
That's good shit right there, bro.
It's key.
That's why I don't do that many podcasts. And I'm like, fuck that, dude. I can't be there fucking 2 hours talking shit and not smoking. Fuck you.
I'm gonna have to hook a bag up to myself next time. I think Jamal or Dave want to see
just
my
quit
dick,
smoking, bro. That's it.
No, I can't quit pissing.
No, that's not the answer. Quit smoking. Don't listen to that guy.
Right?
The fuck does he know?
I gotta stand up, honestly.
What the fuck?
I gotta piss, bro.
Damn,
I'm holding on. It's easier when you're fucking standing. You know what I mean?
Dude, piss in the cup.
Yeah.
There you go.
If these two guys weren't here, I would totally
podcast gold right there.
Yeah, it's relieved.
Oh man,
it's actually relieved a little bit since I'm standing up. I'm like, oh,
you got your favorite drain right here.
Yeah, I know. I've pissed in this drain behind me before too. What are you gonna do?
Well, all right.
Yeah. But
you got any shout outs, Angel? You want to plug anything before we get out of here?
No. I love you all. I love everybody. And that's it. Just fucking stay cool.
Angel, thank you so much for coming on. Always good talking to you, but it was great.
Thank you for having me, dude.
Oh yeah, man. We'll do it again when I don't know. Tell us some UPS stories next time.
You got. We'll do. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Later, bro.
All right, man. That was down.
I'm just
I had a
dancing,
brain
bro.
fart right here.
Angel.
Demolition. That was Demolition Hammer's fucking drummer.
Yeah.
Cool motherfucker, man.
Angel's the best.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Fucking everything Angel's doing over there with Demolition Hammer. Make sure you like and subscribe everything over here at Lucky 13 Saloon Podcast. Jeff got to take a piss. Jamal, you got anything to say?
You can find me on OnlyFans. No.
Yeah, he's got it now, bro. Trust me.
Y'all piss on you right now too. That we're gonna put that on your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right, motherfuckers, man. We'll be back next week, bro. Peace out.
All right, later.
Oh, it's my birthday next week.
Oh, happy birthday!
Birthday time next week.
Mine's coming up too.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm gonna wear the hat next fucking podcast.
There we go. Birthday hat.
Wear the hat.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later.
Peace.